Up on the long side, FNX fallen, both hitting shots.
What?
Oh my goodness, 4 kills
Scout
in 4
round.
seconds.
He normally does something nuts in pistol rounds if they come top banana. This time, though, he's being a bit more measured.
Yeah, it's still a bit of a pop-up here, but I don't know if this is the commit with still Cabal lurking apps. The options are open to go back. Bomb finally gets into middle, and this is nice for IHC. The default is already a lot better. Just pushing that B setup passive into the bomb site means Imperial don't have info. They don't want to regain info, and because it's a pistol round, they don't have the util to do so. It's got to go into this A setup. Cabal spotted, baited into these dualies for FNX. Oh dear, missed the first burst. This can get uncomfortable. Block up close as well. Cabal hits the headshot. Smoke is a problem. Vini hiding behind it. They're shooting him right through though. He's so low. Techno and Cabal, in fact, gets that kill from Apps 5-on-3. And we already know how these rounds go on Inferno.
Yeah, kind of brutal, right? You do have a smoke, 2 flashes, but no kit. That's going to be problematic. Oh, and you're 3-on-5, so not the ideal spot to be in. Not smoke to try and deny some vision from Mini Pit, or as it could be christened, Vini Pit.
Yep.
Flash over the top. Cabal's going to swing with the dualies, not even needed. It's Techno 4K to melt the first man moving in. And now just cleaning up the remainder. IHC going to open up with a pistol.
Yeah, the defaults are nice again. Just triple app side, double banana. It's a force buy for Imperial. It was always going to be on this map. Couple of scoots. FNX taking the secondary. He did tag score on the cross. To start the round, Fallen doesn't want to waste his nade. Wants more value out of it. Somewhat scared perhaps of a B play as well. Would rather nade after he's taken a shot. Try and finish a kill with that scout. Keeps considering it, but double scoped up. Now it's a good time, he feels, and it's not bad at all. Techno on 50, Blitz eats one as well. So already util looking good for Imperial. They've really softened up those targets. This scout now needs to capitalize, needs to pick players off. They're running up on the long side. FNX fallen, both hitting shots.
What?
Oh my goodness, 4 kills
Scout
in 4
round.
seconds out of scouts. You don't need guns. You don't need AWPs. These ones hit like cannons, and Cabal simply has no time.
Oh, baby bear, the Cubs bested by the scouts in this one, and first there to close it. Bloody hell, have you ever seen anything like that? 2 scouts just firing up the line through smokes, no scope for Fallen. I was not prepared for that, and IHC were not either.
No. No one was prepared.
What? It's like
Double no-scope kills. Those early tags...
It's ballsy, to say the least.
It's got to be off of the back of the paws, right? You just don't want to give them the first round and then just let them start rolling over you. Unfortunately, in buying this force, if you lose it, Imperial are going to really start to storm up into first place at 4-1. I'm not against it. It's very Asian CS, but what's their plan?
Well, they lobbled this util over towards A, but they are, they're mollied off over in middle, so it kind of sucks the speed out of this one. They were hoping to go quickly. Still, there's only 2 players actually in the site. Fallen is now arriving with his AWP, but a Moto smoke is in. That's going to cut him off, so FNX needs to do the heavy lifting. Blind as a bat, but the echolocation is good. It's 3 out of FNX. A stray bullet even catching score in the back of the site. A huge hold for the man in the pit. And now 9 and Cabal left wondering how this went so wrong. A 5-on-4 that was turned against them in an instant. FNX has done his job. Now it's down to the rest of Imperial. Fallen gets that info up on the short side. 9 does make it down into the pit.
Yeah, they're going to make the molly. All 3 of them grouped up, ready to trade these kills. Fallen trying to force a swing by taking pot shots through pit. He's running in with a pistol. 9 swung onto its Cabal back of the site. They know he sprays, but Fallen jumps up to close the round out for Imperial. Nice regroup on short side there after getting spotted at long. Everyone gets set.
Might need to separate these B players, this hold of boltz and fer. You could just lob the nades onto Fallen. But no, it will be the latter, right? fer falls out of there, goes and rejoins the A site. They're trying to spread this util back out, and Fallen's going to open with the AWP.
So quick.
Scored dead on the logs angle, and Fallen's still here.
He was so ready for that angle, man. You can see him pre-aiming up and over it. Nice grenade, pushes him back, but he wants to go for more and even reads the boost up. Fallen's feeling it. This is not the guy I want to run into. They are still committing to try and kill this AWP, and this bomb could be lost as a result. They're going to take a peek with a flash. Doesn't work. Fallen's tight on the angle. And he's even re-peeking for more. He does not want to give up this round. They lost a 3-on-5 this way before. IHC entering B. Very bad smoke. Fallen blinded by a teammate, just sits in it right now, and they're trying to cross in. They don't even know there's this gap. Cabal's just walked in, back turn. Finally, they re-smoke. But at what cost? boltz obliterates Blitz, and 9 trying to save, but just gets chased through the smoke. That is Imperial coming in with a flawless round off of the captain.
The solution of this is to get Fallen more involved at B in a lot of these rounds. It's clear to them that IHC want to take Banana as a staging platform for this T side. And so with Fallen here to reinforce it every single time, he's been denying that control.
Oh, it's so close. Couple more shots, but not connecting to score to finish the kill. A 4-on-3 will certainly do, though, with a 2-2 setup. Imperial even re-aggress. They just can't quit. They won't quit, but maybe they shoulda. Are they ready for Fallen? He threw flashes earlier in the kill feed, taking a shot, but they're up wide, and he hits a quick one onto score. Again, this smoke on the fly keeps letting them down, and Fallen picks it up and puts the round in the palm of Imperial. Fake out on the boost. They know now. Cabal just shooting through, though. And all the meantime, he wants to go back. Vini hasn't aggressed middle. He's still got brackets on lock. Cabal running back to this A site. Vini's now getting situated in the pit, making sure this plant is not allowed.
Yeah, Vini's got it. There you go. Cabal running in. 2-3 setup, letting these guys at B work the control. Very good read on the ebbs and flows of this game right now. IHC walking through the apartments. FNX is here. It was his whiff in the pistol that opened a route for IHC.
Wow.
And this time he's dead right away. Techno, full W health. Fallen with a missed shot. And a follow-up for Techno 4K. Vini dead out in middle. And the A play. It gives IHC a 5th. Every kill found on the entry. Barely damage done. And a 5th will now be fielded by this IHC squad.
Yeah, last round the DJ saved their life for IHC, flying through the air and one-bulleting that about player. Certainly one way to get in. That's lovely for Techno. He looks a lot more comfortable right now. Brushed off the nerves. Definitely has been experiencing them in this series.
Fallen's going to open. Techno cleared out for... Getting the better of the 1 HP player stuck at logs. Starts to get a bit dire now. IHC, they cast their lines out on both sides of the map and didn't even get a nibble. They've been swallowed up by this one, and a 3-on-5 right out of the gate. Cabal might have got room out in middle, but it doesn't matter with the rest of his team falling like flies.
There's always a bigger fish, Harry. Go deep enough. I mean, many teams would save here. 2-on-5, cooked, don't even have Banana. Imperial have given it away. They're happy to play their bomb site. Why wouldn't you in this position? Why offer up a way in with no utility to fight? And good off angles, you know, all you need is one apiece for full baiting, and boltz wide. Now, let's rate this CT smoke, shall we? Have they got a lineup? Even just throwing it on the fly with a lineup, you can guarantee there are no gaps. But if you're just running and lobbing, no chance. 15 seconds. It looks like a save to Imperial. They've got to keep their focus faces on. There's a smoke. It's good. Cabal does get cleaned up, though. boltz will not fall. And with that kill coming in for Imperial, 9 has to save. They'll respect that at least. Nice. Had to hit
this could have been like really big-brained. But instead, they might just go back to where it all began, over at this B site, over at Banana.
Oh, it's not on the corner, it's on the sandbags. Fallen's got a free kill, and he's going to take it. Flash does nothing. He's been really good at... Oh my God!
That's the bomb. Techno at the bomb.
Over the top. Why would he jump it for the info? You think Fallen's not going to flick you? Do you not know who you're up against? Cabal, it's a nice kill, but they're smoked out at B. They go back for the bomb. IHC only had no players there. If Imperial knew that, they would have fought it. Now it's just Vini. Oh.
Yeah, great flash peek. You know, no room for 9. And here's Score moving up the short side.
Nope.
Vini pit indeed as he puts up.
They move out. And IHC move up.
Yeah, they're triple set here. Now, the bomb is still floating around on Fur.
Another mid to be.
Could be, right? They've got the util to do that. They're going to lob over the long smoke, but this time they don't elect to put that short one in. They will just run it dry. Now, there's a man waiting in CT. Score's going to hear this. He's in a really good spot to disrupt this entire game plan. The third man will be discounted for now. Might be able to get this, but no, Score holds on. The CT component is wasted.
Wow.
And IHC, a very good read.
A bit of a recovery from some quiet players. Blitz was very, very poor in that first half. He's been solid in the CT side. Quite an A1S player. Score had that 3K on the art trap you're talking about, even though he's only at 7 kills. Techno, he's looked great as well in the CT side. Apps is his position. He was entering out of it in the first half. He's got to defend it now. Imperial, it's Tech9 by. These could definitely get steamrolled out of control. Momentum is everything on a map like Inferno. Blitz saw that player get out behind him, but the turn isn't there. He couldn't pick a target. Techno gets one from the apps, but Deagle out for 9. Forget the primary. Back in the pit for boltz, and he can get weird with it.
These smokes are on a timer though, and
what?
it doesn't matter. Spam through it, Score seals the deal. IHC chaining rounds together.
Got this bait and switch along. Techno, if he gets a molly on a good timing here, he can shut down this entire round. Is it early enough? Yes. One of them runs through, but no one else is brought into the pack. Fur hits a headshot while running. Techno gives it up. This is getting problematic now. 20 seconds, Imperial gotta go.
Yeah, 9 in the sight with this orb. First shot will connect.
Oh.
Second, just off the mark. Techno
Oh,
4K.
no.
Wait, Fur just burned in the molly. Oh God, it's given over a 2-on-2. The plant's gonna come in with just enough time left to spare. Cabal might be here early, but he needs to wait for Score. He needs to wait for his teammate who's very far removed from this one. Fur might be low, but that's not stopping him from fighting this long player. Meanwhile, up the short side, Score comes silently.
Vini's so open.
Yeah. On the other side of this box, it's Cabal who's going to have to deal with it. Fur, clean as ever, down in the pit with 4. He was the madman that rushed the mid-molly to open up this A play.
So many mistakes from IHC in those first couple of maps. Win or loss, they were dropping balls, but right now they've stepped up in a big way. It might not matter. Cabal's running it, and Vini's heard every single step. It's one man in the bomb site right now. Techno up in apps, youngest guy, got to do it all, and they hard clear him through the smoke. Bye-bye as FNX doubles up, and this might be it. 15 rounds for Imperial, an inevitability. Score through the smoke, and even though he gets that kill, he should be looking to save. They're everywhere. They're in front, they're behind. They were even about to go B, but Vini wants to make sure that Score doesn't get cheeky and retake. He won't. This is when Imperial are pulling up like this. FNX even wants to close.
Oh, dude, if he finds this, that's so sad. Score.
Smoke out Banana and take this control. It's the classic. It's what started the comeback. The Mag 7 and obliterated over the top. The nades do good on trading onto Vini, but with deeds for Techno, and you can't afford that right now. Pressure indeed, and they are being crushed underneath it. 9 needs this backstab. He gets it, but there's more where that came from. Back's turn. 9 can't get away. They're going to run at him. Fallen will not let that CZ escape, and they can even go back to B.
Yeah, boltz has been holding it, man. He just hasn't moved. He hasn't moved a muscle. There's no panic on Imperial. Everything for IHC looks scrambled, looks a little messy because they know that this means everything. This is it. There's no second chances. And for Imperial, they're in their element. They've remained calm. They've cleared out B. They've paved a path to the finish line to stay in this. And IHC are on for a retake in a site that's lost, in a site that's gone, a man down. They don't have anything to go off. They've scavenged this AK for Blitz. Fur is holding, will get bested. 2v2. And they're both coming in from the banana side. It's Fallen and boltz. Back at it again, back at the B site. Smoke over for Coffins, it's not going to do a thing. It does nullify the angles these guys have got to check. But with the crossfire set up here, it feels destined for Imperial. Flash goes out, they're not giving peeks. This is a polar opposite to IHC's rounds when they were in the post plant, and Fallen is the man to close it. 16-12.